Trustmaker and trustee, can one person be both? The answer is sometimes yes. First, let's talk a little bit about roles and terminology. A trustmaker is someone who makes a trust, and a trustee is the person who manages the trust. I say person, could be a company, but the entity or person that manages the trust. So now let's look at the different types of trusts. You probably know there's revocable trusts and irrevocable trusts. With a revocable trust, you have the ability to amend it, change it. It's flexible, it's adaptable. It's a family management type trust. Probate avoidance is a big benefit. Ease of transition upon death is a big benefit and makes these trusts really popular with our clients. With a trust like that, you will probably be able to be trustmaker and trustee, no problem. But with irrevocable trusts, which we would use in the Medicaid planning context, the federal estate tax planning context, or marital planning context, perhaps asset protection planning context, like with the domestic asset protection trust, with an irrevocable trust, you're probably not going to be able to be trustee. I can't speak to every circumstance, and of course, anything you see on YouTube, at least from our channel, is not legal advice specific to you, but in general, you're not going to be able to get the benefits of an irrevocable trust while also being able to be trustee. That would likely defeat the purpose of that type of planning, which is exactly why we start the conversation in estate planning with our clients with, what are your goals? Finally, let's speak just a moment on the doctrine of merger. The doctrine of merger is an old legal doctrine that you learn about in law school that doesn't hardly ever come up in practice. And that says that if a trust has no other beneficiaries other than the trustee, then there's no separation of ownership, which is technically what a trust is all about, and therefore there is no trust and the trust dissolves. You may say, well, if I'm beneficiary and trustee of my own revocable living trust, doesn't that mean, like, under the doctrine of merger, I do have no trust, and did I just waste all this money? And guys, what are you talking about? The answer is no, because you probably have some remainder beneficiaries in that trust for when you pass away, at least you should. I hope that video answers the question of, can a trustmaker be a trustee as well? The answer is revocable, probably. Irrevocable, probably not.